Hey there. One of the things I want to do right now is give you an example of a self-introductory speech. But before I do that, what I want to do is talk to you about a few things to think about. One, you want to make sure that the camera is about at eye level so that you're centered within the screen. You also want to think about what's around you. Now, this isn't the most ideal setting, but it's fine. The one good thing about this right now is that you can see my face really clearly and you can probably hear me really well. So, it doesn't have to be a perfect setting, but this will be just fine. You just want to be able to see really well. So you'll want to be thinking about what is the light around me. If I can see really well into the screen, then you'll see me really well. And then also you want to make sure that you are always taping your speeches wide, not tall. So by doing it wide, then when you upload it to YouTube, that will maximize your screen space. Also, when you're speaking, you want to be looking into the camera because that will make it seem like you are talking to your audience, directly to them. So, okay, so here is an example of a self-introductory speech that you might give. All of us here today can give a lot of words to help describe them. And today I want to share with you the 3 words that come first to mind if I were to introduce myself to you. Those words are writer, thinker, and advocate. So first, let me talk about being a writer. I really enjoy writing, and in some ways I think I'm might be a little bit more articulate that way than even as a speech teacher. I've been a columnist now for over 10 years. I'm in the View newspapers. I love what I get to do, and I love to give voice to the kinds of things that I'm thinking, and I've been really fortunate to be able to do that. I'm also a published author, and I feel very fortunate that I've been given that voice that way. I've also really ascribed to the word thinker. I'm a runner, and that doesn't mean that I love running. It actually means that I love thinking, because I do my best work my best mind work when I'm running. I love thinking. I love making connections with the audience. I love making connections to all the things that I'm seeing and hearing and feeling, and putting those into words, both speech-wise, but especially in writing. And then finally, the word advocate. Ever since my son, my oldest son, Stephen, came out, he's 26, my life has really changed. And it has changed in outrageous ways, wonderful ways. And my voice for advocacy and my desire to be an advocate for those who might feel marginalized or oppressed has been essential to who I am. Not only that, but I've been involved as much as I possibly can be involved with the Black Lives Matter movement, and also, of course, the LGBTQ community, right down to changing where it was that I went to church. I needed to be in a multicultural, diverse place that was fully welcoming and affirming. That became very important to me. And so I'm also an advocate. So those are my 3 words: that I am a writer, a thinker, and an advocate. And it makes me think, what are yours? Okay, and then I stop, and that way I would give a chance to trim my speech so that I'm not reaching and so you don't see my finger coming toward the screen, right? So you pause for a couple minutes, and again, if you have an iPhone or even an Android, it will allow you to trim the speech so that it comes in and out in a way that that really works. So I hope those things help. I can't wait to meet you and see your faces, and we'll make this online environment kind of like a face-to-face. So we'll see you soon.